Craft her down, you guys. First of all, this is an accurate representation of my life currently. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is actually a VR for Elisha, but I thought my crafty pals on here would also get a kick out of my poor, pitiful cutting plate. This has served me well. It is very well loved, but last night it cracked and it's warping the paper, so I have to buy another one on Friday, but only crafty girls will understand the struggle. And yes, that is what we're working with. So that's going to the trash pile, you guys. I'm super sad. They don't even sell this one online. I cannot find it. I don't know where to find it. This is for the We Are Memory Keepers Evolution Advanced. So I did add a magnetic one to my cart on Amazon because I cannot find these anymore. And I don't like them because they don't stay straight anyway. But yeah, so I'm not sure if the magnetic one will crease like this or not. But yeah, that's what we're working with. Okay. To Elisha's project, I am going to combine both of her challenge giveaways. I don't care if I win, you guys. I am sending her this stuff just to support her and kind of repay all of the kindness that she has shown me over the past few months, and it's just to pay it forward. So for her birthday challenge, which actually ends on the 17th, I'll be mailing out on the 15th, so as usual, per Heather style, right under the deadline. So she asked for a wand and or a card. I went ahead and did both. She will be displaying these wands in her craft room in a little container, so she'll have like a wand bouquet. And this is what I came up with. So what I did was I had these mason jar lids, just the lids, in my stash. I can't tell you where they came from. I don't know. But I painted them with the Prima Sparks paint in the pink color. And I had a piece of the Merry Days, I don't know what this material is called, glassine type material, and it's frosted. So with the gold polka dots on it, I thought it would be really cute. The straw is gold. My husband actually drilled a hole in the lid for me, and then I attached the lid to the straw with E6000. So, yeah, that's what we're working with there. On the back, I have a glitter die cut, just as my base. It's pretty sturdy. I may try to find a skewer just to put inside here if I don't forget. And then I just have some trims. Of course, it says, hey, it's your day, because I wanted this to be birthday themed. So these little pieces of ephemera, I did have seed beads on here for the little dots, but they fell off again, as per Heather. So I just stickled them in place of that just to give it something. Yeah, so I used hot glue to adhere my trim, and then I hot glued a bow on the front to hide that mess. So we have the Hobby Lobby trim here and a little bit of, you probably can't see it, but there's some pearl trim in there too. So, and then the back says sparkle every day, and we all know Elisha does sparkle every day, so I thought that was cute to add. So that is her wand. And then when we were, I was using this paper collection for the No by November collab, I had some scraps and I wanted to make her birthday card. I am going to write in this card, so I did want this to be personalized for her. So I'll put her name here on the top, but that's just a little collage on the envelope. I used some heavy duty brown or craft cardstock for the envelope, and I just stuck some ephemera bits inside it. I'm not sure why vintage images they remind me of Elisha a lot. So we have a vintage camera, a vintage clock. Together we have it all, and that just reminds me of her and her travels. Hello Beautiful, because everybody needs that. And then Gratitude turns what we have into enough, with some vintage suitcases. So yeah, I included those for her to use. And then this is her card. So it says, "It's the little things in life." And we have some ribbon, and I did ink everything. And the inside says, "Blessed beyond measure." And then we have the cute houses. So I'll put my little note here to her. So, and then that's the back. I signed that. So that's her birthday card. And then as a goodie, I also made some little 3x3 cards. I've got to finish the packaging on this, because like I said, I'm sending out on Friday, so I need to get this stuff done. But the way I like to package my 3x3s, I did have this. Well, this is the actual packaging from the cards themselves. So I just took the little recollection sticker out of this top part, and I'm reusing the packaging. So when I present them, I leave one card out of its envelope. So that's the card. And I inked all the way around those. And we have some gold thread here, the lovely house paper, and then I used a sentiment from the sticker sheet. So then the rest of the cards are all in their little envelopes, just like that. And they're all the same. They just have a little, each of them has a different sentiment. Let's see, so it goes this way. And then I did decorate the envelopes with just scraps. So I figure this is a good goodie to give, especially to somebody like Elisha, because she sends out so much happy mail and so many packages. And wouldn't it be nice just to have a whole little stash of ready-made cards that you can just grab, put in the box, and you're done. So for her birthday challenge, there are a few more items. Again, I'm not trying to win. I'm not trying to accumulate the most points, but I did want to support her. So I was super happy that I got the opportunity to make a pocket letter for her, because, you know, I don't do, I guess, your normal pocket letter. So this is what we've come up with. I do have to, while we're on camera, and I don't forget this part, instead of making a shaker here, because this is so busy, I'm leaving this open, and we are going to put the glue dot on the back of this little ticket for her faux shaker window. Okay. Now let's just hope I can get this in straight. Okay. I think that's fairly straight. Okay. So this is the bottom part, and of course I used Carousel because I know that that's one of her favorite collections. and we just collaged. We layered and collaged and layered and collaged. Did some flowers, but Elisha, forgive me, I don't own triple thick, so the flowers don't have the sturdiness that you're used to. We Wink of Stella'd this ephemera piece up here that has her initials on it. I Wink of Stella'd the carousel, or I'm sorry, the Ferris wheel. We did some stickles on the little stars and the flags, and as well as that flag. I Wink of Stella'd around the heart here before I layered that up. And then here at the top, it says yay. I put down let's see if I have it right here somewhere. I need more of this. This is Celebrate It. I'm sure that I got this at Michael's after Christmas, because I would not pay their, I just can't bring myself to pay their prices for ribbon and trim, but this is what it is. And I like this because there are faint wires in here, but it's very moldable. You know how usually this kind of trim has a stiff wire and it's more like what you would put on your Christmas tree or like a pipe cleaner. This is very flexible, so we laid that down on the bottom. Then this long ephemera piece, I had an extra carousel ephemera pack that had been, it was unopened, so that's what I used. And then what I didn't use on this pocket letter, I'm just gifting to her as a goodie for her stash, but I'm pretty certain that her birthday is November 17th. And I didn't plan for this ephemera piece to work out this way, but when it did, I knew I wanted to use the yay. So when it did, I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure that's her birthday. So that is pretty cool. I probably won't put goodies in the back of this pocket letter. I already have one package of goodies wrapped up, and I'll just put a little note, or if Elisha watches this, just know your pocket letter goodies are separate from the actual pocket letter, because it's already so dimensional. I want to be able to ship it comfortably and safely. So that is an original pocket letter by me. Okay, next thing you could make is a memory dex card. This one I used Gather, or it might be Gather. I don't know. But I'm pretty certain it's Gather. So the back is just the watercolor page, and I've printed out all of my information. I need to adhere that. The front is script paper, and you guys know how I love any style of script on paper. I just love words, really. And then we have a row of bling here in baby pink with a mint glitter paper. Then the gold corrugated paper. I love, love, love this. I buy a sheet every time I go to Hobby Lobby. When Paper Studio is on sale, I get even more. So, love that. Then I had a circle die cut. Popped that up. Used an ephemera piece that also has words, but it's like acetate, and the printed words on it are gold. And then we have another little die cut here, a circle in the glitter paper, a bow to match, and a lot of bling. Of course, the bird. And then it says, cherish this moment. So really cute and simple. We've got that. Then you could also make an embellishment box. And this actually started out as Craft Purge's embellishment box for that collab. But I had this pink paper laid down already, and I had also used the gold trim, and I had it all the way around here. Well, I didn't like that, and decided I wanted Craft Purge's box to be different. So I ripped off the gold trim, and then we just laid down very simply some more bands of the corrugated paper and the mint. A sentiment that says you are wonderful, and then the mint trim around the edges, and the inside is very much pastel. So we have some flat backs, some charms, and these really cool kind of like tie-dye-ish clothespins. A lot of different brads. I know not everybody likes these or uses these, but I do. So we have the Maggie Holmes bows, and we have little deer. Then over here we have a swan charm, as well as some of the Maggie Holmes buttons. I probably need to add more stuff to that little container, that little part. Here we have some satin bows in purple, lavender, mint, and gold. Here we have this is like a sea glass strand of beads. Then we have these little bitty flowers from Auntie Allie, and these teeny tiny little pearl hearts. I find these hard to work with, but maybe she'll have a good use for them. In this one we have a few pink flowers with pearl centers. Those are also from Auntie Allie, and then I have a little surprise in there for her. I'm not going to take that out. That's a little birthday surprise. Then we have just some pearls and flat backs and more. These are like the larger pieces. I just cut it and then folded it. Then we have some ephemera from Bloom, I believe, and here's one of the clips from Carousel, as well as one of the Recollection, the Maggie Holmes dupes that they used to put out. Decided to share those in case she doesn't have any. And then we have some little circle die cuts out of the scraps, because everybody can use those. So that is her little embellishment box. And the last thing I made, I wanted to switch it up with my Maggie Holmes collection. So this one, I'm pretty certain is, got it right underneath me. This one is Chasing Dreams. So I made her a tag flip. And she'd asked for a book of any sort, and I have not ventured into bookmaking or journal making or anything like that. The closest I've come are tag flips. So I don't know about you guys, but I am never happy with my tag flips. Like, I'm just never happy with them, and regardless, I'm sending it. It is what it is. Hopefully she likes it. But I added this little charm here on the front that I was gifted in a swap, and it matched. So it has a little crown, a little mint flower, and a key. So this is the first one, and it says Sunshine, Memories, and Adventure. I thought at the very least she could journal on this, so I did include journaling spots on the back of each card. And these are the chipboard tags that you can get at Michael's. So we have some Recollections butterflies, some bling. This one, I laid down all of the fronts with this pattern paper with the pretty flowers. And then we have some of those Jolie's flowers from Tuesday Morning, and a little bit of a doilies peeking out. So like I said on the back, I did use a Project Life card that was lined. I just inked the edges on everything and added some little ephemera bits, and she can journal there. These are some vintage appliques that I got at a church yard sale a few years ago. And I thought she would appreciate these because she lives in New York and the House of Franken is in, I want to say it's on Broadway. Or it was on Broadway. I'm not sure if this place still exists. But I thought these were really cool. So I like to share these. I had a whole bunch of them. And I've shared them a few times now. So I thought she would appreciate the vintage in that. And so we have that. And then I used the little seed bags from the Target Dollar Spot. And I inked everything on those. Put some ephemera on the top. And called it a day. So there are goodies inside each of these little seed packets. We have another style of the vintage appliques. And these are so cool, like, because I hoard, I've never used these in a project. Like, I have a set of my own, and I've never used them. At the most, I would see someone using the packaging as well as the appliques in something, like maybe a cool vintage junk journal, I don't know. But the packaging is just super cool, so. Then this is the next one. We used one of my poor pitiful crepe paper rosettes and some appliques and just zhuzhed it up a little bit. Again, I'm not crazy happy with this tag flip, but and that one also has a journal spot for her. Then we have another seed packet decorated with goodies. And this one, I have a frame here. Put a floral piece, I believe, from Bloom. Yeah, so that's that one. Then on the back, there's another tag with the journaling spot. And we have some of the crocheted small flowers here as a goodie. Y'all know I got them on clearance. I bought every one of these that they had. But I don't like the orange stickers. So, sorry. I didn't see that when I was putting it in the flip. I don't like how the orange stickers look tacky. Y'all hear the train? I just heard it. I'm so used to it now, I don't even realize when it's coming. Then we have another seed packet full of goodies. And last, this one says dreams are for chasing. And we have some little butterfly appliques. I cut that apart. I believe Miss Doll's Handmade Creations, I think she gave those to me in a swap. Or somebody did. It could have been Donna Dreams ×3 when she entered my challenge and sent in a banner. I don't remember, but whoever it was, it's beautiful. I've used it all now. And then the back of this one just has my little label created by. So, that is Elisha's package. My little priority box is right here, addressed, ready to go. Just gotta put all this stuff in pretty packaging for her and get it in the mail on Friday. So you guys stay tuned. Hopefully gonna have some videos soon. I did do something major to the craft room today, so I'm very excited. Can't do a whole lot. This broke when I was doing Lily's birthday card, so I think I have what I need to finish that, and then work on all of my collab projects for the Christmas collab are in process. So those are just about done, and then we can film all of those. So you guys stay tuned for the next video, and I will catch you there. Much love.